Okay, I'm on camera. Okay, what I'm doing is I'm taking a walk down to the lake. It's kind of a recon, I guess. I'm going down tomorrow and spend the night down there. So lots of little woodlands creatures running around here. So I guess the plans have kind of changed. I bought a tent and was gonna camp out in my tent down there, but after watching everybody on the internet, pretty much, as I get hung up on the trees here with this tripod, and these lovely spider webs. There's another one, mother of pearl. Okay. But anyway, well, it's beautiful down here. I'll show you kind of what's going on. Oh, there's a spider on me. Fantastic. I have no idea what kind of spider that is. I guess there are no good spiders, though. Anyway, this is right behind my house here. I've walked maybe 300 yards, and God, I still got the spider on me. Yeah. I hope it's nothing poisonous. Anyway, it's kind of thick down here, but gosh, I've lived here for 35 years, so we've worn a path down through the worst part of it, I guess. So anyway, beautiful little place here. Just lots of greenery, and as you can see, poison ivy. Yes. What's Tennessee without poison ivy? Probably never would have been a state without it, I don't know. But it's everywhere. You can't do anything without running into poison ivy. And here, down on the ground, see if that'll focus on my hand. Probably not. Anyway, that is... Oh, that's a... Hell, I don't know, it's a nut. I believe that would be the hickory nut, so there's like tons of them on the ground. It's just dozens and dozens, maybe hundreds, I don't know. Lots of them here, though. So, we're now reaching, and see, there's more right there. I can't, yeah, that's what that is. Right up there you can see, that's a hickory tree. And if I'm wrong, well, heck, I'm wrong, but it either has to be a walnut or a hickory, and they don't smell like walnuts, so, yeah. But anyway, there's the little, it's an old road bed that leads down to the lake, which when this was in use, there was no lake. So this lake, I think they probably dug out and filled this lake, I don't know, probably 77, 78, I don't know. But anyway, this is the old road bed. It went down to where the lake is now and went across to the other side, the hills over there, and then it went somewhere else. No idea where it went, except the other side of the hill. There's a little creek down there. I don't think you can see it right now. And I'm not walking back up the creek way. I did that last time, and thought I was going to kill myself. It was horrible. Oh my gosh, look at this. In the last week, someone's come down. We had a humongous, I think it's an oak tree. I'll have to look when I get up here. Oak tree fall right across the road. And I've heard chainsaws But someone has come in and cut that down. Cut a little path out. Before, the only way you could get across, get through, was to get on your hands and knees and crawl under it. I'm glad I don't have to do that with all the ticks and chiggers and everything else out here. That is a big damn tree. And you can see there was a second one and a third one. This is an older one here from years ago. Probably 2000 when we had the ice storm. And these are part of the same tree, I think. There you can see where they cut through it. And here's my hand to give you a little idea. You know, my arms aren't long enough. I'd have to be a monkey to get back far enough to show you that. Okay. And we've got poison ivy here and stuff that looks like poison ivy that's not. But you can see that's a huge tree. Very huge tree. And two parts to it. Oh, listen. Can you hear that? No. Maybe I made too much noise. Now every time I'm making there. I don't know what that is. I was thinking it was a frog, but it doesn't sound like a frog. It's a bird of some kind, I guess. He's up there. Oh, that is a frog. Yeah. Okay. Well, I better get walking. Anyway, I'm not going to have to get on my hands and knees and crawl down. I could actually now, I guess, come down here on the lawnmower. You can ride through now. So, anyway, my God, I don't know who did that, but that was a job. And you can see right here, right after the big storm, this one fell too. But somebody came on a long time ago and cut this. It's been, I guess, last summer maybe. And you can see that's a big one too. I don't know if you can see that. That's pretty good size. Not nearly as big as the other. But you can see these trees, my goodness, are nice sized trees. Anyway, somebody had already cut that one down. I'm glad to see the other one down. Now I won't have to crawl under. That huge tree with my backpack. Of course, I couldn't do that anyway. I would, of course, have to take it off. And trying to figure out if that's poison ivy or not over here. No, yeah, that's poison ivy. We've got another plant here. I don't know. I don't have a clue what that is. The name of it, but yeah, that's poison ivy. It's everywhere. Yeah. If I was Cody Lundeen, I'd be wearing shoes, I guarantee you. You know, there's poison ivy there. Went everywhere you look. Here's a little creek we have to cross over to get there. It goes back up that way. It was right beside where I walked down. Okay, let's keep it going. That's a little deeper pool there than most of this. But I thought the water would be running, but evidently it's dried out enough to where it's not. Tell you what, as long as we're here, something's in the water too. We'll go this other way just a minute. So, oh, there's another path that goes up here. I haven't been that way. Anyway, okay, the waterfall's not even flowing. There's right there at the edges, a waterfall, and just below that's another one. And there's a little path that goes up this way. I haven't been that way. I assume it brings you out just a little further down the lake and I'll end up. So anyway, we're gonna go back here. I hope these boots are still waterproof. Alright, there we go. Alright. Yeah, thank goodness the old road bed's here. I've been there a different way, or several different ways, and boy, it's thick. And you can see right there, there's the little waterfall, and I can't get this thing adjusted. And the little pool down below it. It's usually running. Now this next little waterfall, which is right there, it is running just a little, but nothing like it ought to be. Okay, let's see. There you go. And it's just barely, the water's barely moving. See if I can get a close up. Alright, what the hell am I doing? There we go. There's a little bit right there. And down there, of course, you've got some of the other trees that fell. You can see it's just trees that were going everywhere. I'm not exactly sure what took these out. The other tree, that first big tree down there, I know that was the ice storm. And of course, I didn't bring my bag. Oh heck, I didn't even bring the bag with my water in it. Really smart. Anyway, you can see people before. I'll get those tomorrow when I come down here. Anyway, I better get my butt in gear. It's going to start getting dark. I've got to walk all the way down here and then walk back. So it's not that far. As you can see, there's a big drop off. It's in this part of the country we call it a holler. I don't know what they call it up north or out west. It's just a depression between two hills. The water flows down it. I can hear the water flowing down there, but I can't see it from up here. So, anyway, we'll walk a little further down. Okay. Let's see. Actually, it's brighter on the camera than it is here, strangely enough. But, alright, we'll get back to you in a second. Okay, we're recording again. I have 3 pair of glasses. One for seeing, one for the computer, and one for reading. So, if I don't take them off, I can't see what's going on. Alright. Anyway, I'm still walking down beside the hollow here. And we're headed down the old road bed. And of course you can see there's here, let me totally confuse you. Alright. There see, just ferns everywhere. I used to come down here, actually it was almost exactly here. It's a few feet down, and more ferns and more ferns and more poison ivy and whatever, but there was some strange variety of fern that grew out here, and there were several, maybe half a dozen. I took a couple and kept them growing for years at my house, and then they sort of disappeared, and so I was going to come back and get some more and take them up there and try to propagate them. And all that, but yeah, they're not here anymore. They were growing right in these rocks here, but no more. So I don't know if that was some special fern or what, but they're just not here anymore. And like I say, I only saw about 6 was all I ever could locate. It's a shame. It's beautiful fern too. Anyway, the side here is just covered with ferns, so you know, we're just walking back down to the lake. Oh, I probably never finished the story. I was telling you why I didn't come today and do my camping for tonight. Anyway, like I said, I bought a tent, a small tent, $25 at I think that was at Kmart. But anyway, I ended up getting a hammock. I got one really cheap and got a mosquito net to go over it, and got a tarp, which I already had a tarp. But anyway, I've got to find a new place to camp now because there are no trees where I was gonna camp, put the tent. So see more little ferns and stuff, and more fallen trees, and up that ways, top of the hill. Anyway, it's much lighter with the camera here. I can't. It's getting to be kind of not hard to see, but I'm on the verge of that. So, and right here, I think, as a matter of fact, is where I used to get those ferns. But there are ferns there still, but not this pretty little petite fern that had a little stalk come up, and it was, I don't know, sort of, I guess, like a star or something. Of course, this is a really wet spot here. Lots of springs and all that stuff. And as you can see right there, we're going, you may be able to see way down there. The bottom of the creek bed and stuff. It's down there somewhere. I don't know. I can see it, but I don't think you can.